Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? So for today's video, it is a productive day with me, but with a little bit of a twist. Now, it's the afternoon and I feel like it's the perfect time for me to kind of get things back to normal. But the problem that I have with just kind of everything is my day, the reason why it's starting in the afternoon is just life. It's not that I wasn't unproductive, it's just I exercised and took my day slow, and just the schedule that I was kind of going towards just was not inviting all of the other things that I wanted to do to be in the morning. And so I feel like this is the perfect time for me to just kind of film and just kind of take things the way that I want for it to take, and so why not follow the journey along? Not gonna lie, I feel a little bit stressed only because I wanted to get things done by the morning. I wanted to have this idealistic, perfect morning, but maybe that's kind of not where it's supposed to go. Maybe this video is gonna, you know, express the new side of kind of showing that it's okay to not go that direction. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and see the wondrous world of staying productive with me. First thing that I like to do is honestly plan. So I just want to preface by saying that when I like to get productive, I am the type of person where I just suck at the art of BSing. As far as productivity is concerned, I wish I had that free-flowing personality where once I just say, oh, I'm just gonna go along my day, and just kind of that's how I function. But when I do that, I just lose direction, and so that's why I think planning is extremely important for me. So in advance, I'm going to be using my planner here because I'm just going to write down the things that I have to do. Yesterday, I pretty much just kind of had a little bit of, spoiler alert, I'm actually facing this behind because there's some stuff I've written, like video ideas that I have to film, but yeah, I'm probably gonna be filming videos, have to do some scripts and stuff like that. So today's gonna be kind of like videos, but also kind of a YouTube / academic day. So with that being said, let's go.
Let's talk about it, baby. I just wanna feel your body closer to me, always blowing positivity. Seeing you up all night, grooving with you, west right. Fire in the sky, in my head like it's magic.
Alright, so the next segment, I guess, of this video is YouTube. LOL. I feel like I'm kind of wrapping it because I'm wearing a red shirt. I don't know, that was just a random thought. But the point that I'm trying to say is next one's YouTube, and this one is kind of a bummer only because it's right now 2:57, almost 3 p.m. And I normally would actually want to start doing academic work, but I feel as though I should do this instead, only because I just feel like there's natural lighting and I'm kind of on a time crunch here. I just want to do academic work first, but once again, the situation of just filming and kind of starting the whole process is kind of dependent on the light, and so YouTube first. So with that being said, let's kind of move along. Hopefully maybe this can kind of speed up the process on how I feel with things, and yeah.
내 몸에 너를 새겨볼 kiss mark 네 손 지금 뭐해 두리번거리는 너의 눈에 오늘 밤인가봐 너를 내 품에서 눈을 감아서 어두워지는 게 아니 눈이 밤의 안에 불어서 아잡아 날 제발 날 껴봐줘 미소 날 세고 뒹굴듯 내일 아침에서 벗어날 수 없어 이 불안의 온기 익숙한 연기에 따뜻하잖아 우리 공기마저 우리 잠에서 봐 우리 꿈속에서 꿈이 아닌 실전이 필요하다면 말해 우리 잠에서 봐 꿈이 아니기를 너가 원하는 게 이번이 마지막이잖아
All right, update. So new shirt, hello, but also it is 4:39 p.m. So definitely time contrast. So pretty much what I've been doing this time is just working on YouTube and kind of getting things back to normal, but I also kind of took this time to help my mom do some chores, and so that's kind of what I've been doing. It wasn't just YouTube, but I also did just launch another goodie on my Instagram. So if you guys have not checked that out, go follow my Instagram, because if you guys haven't watched my Q&A, I kind of finished it off for my reset series, which I've been consistently uploading. Basically, the Reset series is just a series that I've been uploading on my channel, which was all about kind of pressing the pause button and taking the initiative on embracing change and the steps and resources to kind of guide you throughout turbulence in life. And I just kind of wanted to leave you guys with some mental health resources in my Instagram, and I've been working hard on that. So I'm posting content on my Instagram, so you guys can check it out or not. I uploaded that, kind of edited and sorted out more things, and it's just been a productive time for YouTube. But also, if you guys have not watched the Q&A video, wow, I feel like I'm doing so many self-promos, which is kind of like, sorry if I'm in your face on this, but I basically did a lot of soul searching. I know I've talked to you guys on the Q&A video about the direction of the channel that I wanted to take and where I wanted to go, and you know, I felt like I had a direction. You know, I was showing you guys the flashcards, you know, and all of that, and I was working until I kind of had to think to myself realistically and kind of go through the whole reset series process on how to do the sustainable realistic goal process, and think to myself, I am sticking to something that I feel like is right for me, something that I feel like I hope that you guys can enjoy, something that means so much to me, and it's definitely something that is very special in my heart. But with that being said, I've just been kind of working on editing and doing all of that. I feel like I'm ranting too much, I am so sorry, but that's just been what I have been doing. That being said, the next portion is academics. Academic things kind of consisted in just making sure that I had to study and preview and kind of get ahead of things. Some classes I just kind of have to study for. Other classes I just kind of want to get ahead. Wow, I sound like the biggest overachiever, but I just really don't want to get fall behind and go through all the stress, because I know my week, or at least this week, is very, very busy for me and is very, very hectic, and so I'm just trying to be proactive here. So with that being said, here is kind of the montage on all of this.
너가 없는 하루하루 그냥 그래 뭘 해도 바로 전혀 즐겁지가 않아 어디야 같이 멀리 떠날래 뭐 급한 일 없으면 오늘 잠깐 나와 아까 약속 없다면서 나도 그래 오늘 별거 없어 친구들 끼지 말고 우리 둘만 어디든 가자 너랑 함께면 딴 거 안 바래 Don't wanna go back
우리 때가 된 것 같아 알고 있어 무슨 생각하는지 너도 느끼잖아 모르는 척하지마 넌 내게 오는 그날 햇살 좋은 그날 모든 게 완벽해 My love 너를 품에 안고 힘 맞추고 싶어 너와 Oh every day every time with you
Far away away 아주 멀리 혹시 몰라 같이 갔다 우리 Far away away 아주 멀리 혹시 몰라 같이 손잡고 올지 Far away away 아주 멀리 혹시 몰라 같이 갔다 우리 Far away away 아주 멀리 혹시 몰라 같이 손잡고 올지
행복한 순간순간 조금은 걱정이 돼
네 옆에 나 절대 안 했단 생각 나 아닌 다른 남자들과 있는 모습 보기 싫어 난
나도 같은 마음인데 조금은 걱정이 돼
넌 내 베이비 함께 뭐가 두렵니 약견을 많이 바라고 또 바래 너가 내 여자긴
우리 때가 된 것 같아 알고 있어 무슨 생각하는지 너도 느끼잖아 모르는 척하지마 넌 내게 오는 그날 햇살 좋은 그날 모든 게 완벽해 My love 너를 품에 안고 힘 맞추고 싶어 너와 Oh every day every time with you 내 모든 순간 너와 있고 싶어 I love you I need your love 단 한 사람 너여야 해 Only you Baby 매일 널 생각해 Oh 돌려 말하지 않을게 더는 나와 함께 해줘 My love 너만 사랑할래 너만 생각할래 너만 바라볼래 My love 너를 품에 안고 입 맞추고 싶어 너와 Oh every day every time with you Oh yeah yeah Oh yeah My love
Hey guys, Christine here, but it's actually from future Christine, or present Christine technically, because I did lose footage, but I feel like it's super duper important for me to kind of step in and intervene in this very moment, because around this time I actually filmed in this very spot a very, very important message, but I lost the footage. The point is that I really do want to preface that number one, I watched a movie with my mom that day in this time, and that's just a message of guys, you gotta rest. So make sure that during this time that this productive with me video isn't just about being productive, but making sure to rest and create that balance, which is what I want to talk about. But also I feel like I want to talk about kind of themes of balance, which include this paradox that seeped into my video unknowingly. And that is the statement that I said about how planning gives me direction. In my video, I stated in the beginning that planning gave me personally a sense of direction. And that is true. Planning does give me a sense of direction. And as much as I love the art of BSing, I can't do that myself. But I feel like what happened is that during the YouTube journey of me doing whatever I wanted to do, it just did not work out I deviated. And what does that really show? I feel like the lessons that we can learn transcend farther from planning and can express something deeper, like life. I feel like what it can teach us is the importance of balance. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, and I am no exception to this rule, we all have this preconceived notion of productivity and this idea of planning and living our life in this certain sequence. And for me, the reason why I wanted to create this disclaimer is because nowhere in my channel do I ever want to promote this idea of planning, of this perfect lifestyle and this kind of thought process of things having to be rigid and structured. As much as I sometimes want to strive for that, or I am susceptible to those thoughts and to those patterns of thinking, nowhere do I want to promote that in my channel because I know that it is very unhealthy to think that way. I really want to promote the idea of balance because I think balance is super duper important. I think that it's important just as much as staying and following your dreams, as much as balancing self-care and rest, just as it is important to plan life, but also allow fluidity. And I think that's really important, to kind of see planning as not just this rigid structure, but as this way of kind of opening up some places and molding it as you go. I know that this isn't a black or white structure, but it just was really interesting for me to kind of catch this even in myself and kind of seeing this, because no matter what, I do think that there is some kind of, because either way, I still feel like there is some kind of element in society where there has to be this perfect cookie cutter version of planning that makes you this ultimate person that knows what they're doing. And as much as I think that's amazing, and for people who fit under that category, as much as you are awesome for having that lifestyle and for having that kind of regime, I think it's also really important to celebrate fluidity and celebrate that balance and to kind of have that as well. And so in my channel, I don't want to ever bring that out of the conversation or translate planning as that. And I want to continue to define planning as not kind of this rigidness, but as more of a balance. I know it's not the biggest deal, but I felt like it was important. And so I hope that this productive with me could kind of express in one way just kind of a sense of balance, because balance is super duper important. But anyway, I hope everyone has an amazing day, and well, I'm also staying productive today. In fact, I'm editing the video and I still have an essay to write. So with that being said, I still have things to do, but afterwards I'm probably gonna get some good night's sleep and also talk with my fam and chill. So make sure to rest. That's still up in the air because balance. All right, guys, back to some editing and rest. Hey guys, alright, so update from this side of the place. So I just finished movie night with my mom and I'm about to go to bed. I was gonna close the lights, but the lighting was absolutely cruddy. But I'm just gonna go to bed. I just brushed my teeth, did my night routine, and I'm tired. It's pretty much the next day because #midnight. But I am just gonna go and sleep it off and hopefully just kind of chillax because we're vibing on that. But I do hope that you guys liked this productive with me video, and yeah, I'm just gonna kind of end it with the whole idea of make sure that you rest and get an amazing sleep afterwards, because sleep is important, guys. And with that being said, see you guys next time. Peace.